Hi, Keith, Christy, first to the party. Oh my gosh, I didn't think anybody was gonna be here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody tell me whether or not you can hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Hey, Vicky! Condrala's Kitchen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I thought I was just going to be sitting here by myself. What's going on, guys? This is my first time and I'm nervous. Like nervous as heck. So I wanted to have this live chat today, first of all, to thank everybody, all of my supporters, and tell everybody kind of like what happened. It's just been a whirlwind. Joy Marie Franklin. Hi, Joy. Anti-establishment. Hi, anti-establishment. Thanks for all your lovely comments. So anyway, like I was saying, it's been a whirlwind for me lately. On the, you know, I'm going to wait a couple minutes. Cindy Cooks. Okay, yes, you can hear me. Scott. I didn't know it was going to go this fast. Okay, so I'm going to wait a couple minutes and let some other people join, and then I'm going to move on, and then I'll talk to everybody individually, and you guys will tell me what's going on, and the ones of you that are YouTubers like me will talk about your channel, hopefully, and we can share some ideas. And I just wanted to kind of tell everybody what was going on with me. Tin Man Troy, T-Man Troy. Hi. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and then I'm gonna kind of try to say hi to everybody as you make some comments. Thanks for letting me know that you're here, and we're gonna hang as long as anybody's talking. But so I just wanted to kind of say thank you to all of my new subscribers and to all of the people who have supported me from the very beginning and along the way. And it's been a whirlwind. On July the 4th weekend, the weekend of July the 4th, I posted a thank you video for 1,000 subscribers. And that very same weekend, something went on with one of my videos. And I was like, I had this video out there. And then all of a sudden, in a couple of days, it just started like going crazy. And then like within the next few days, it was like almost 250,000 people had watched this video. Hi, 2 Chainz and a Wang. What's up, guy? So anyway, so my video just kind of, I don't know what constitutes viral, but my video just kind of went crazy, and it's still kind of moving. And hello, Eloise. Hi. So it just kind of went crazy, and then I started, you know, this whole whirlwind of subscribership, and it was the Amish onion patty video. So I don't know how this works, if I'll be able to post a link to that at the end of this video if you want to go and watch it. But I was just, you know, making a recipe that I had found, and I kind of modified it a little bit to my taste and what I had in the pantry, and it just went crazy. So anyway, so thus went my my subscribership. It just went through the roof for me anyway. You know, I still am a very small channel, but from the beginning of this month, and the month is not even finished, I have had almost 4,200 new subscribers. And so it's like really kind of crazy to me. I'm like, woo. And I can remember I'm pretty good friends with, if you guys don't know who Daddy Cooks is, then I'm going to try to put a link to his channel. I'm pretty good friends with Daddy Cooks. And I had a conversation with him back in the winter. He and I met up because he only lives about an hour from me. And, you know, he has a much bigger channel than I do. And so he's been serving as kind of a mentor to me. And he said, you know, Kendall, you're gonna have that one video that takes off for you, and that's where your channel is gonna start flourishing. And he told me about his one video that took off for him. And if any of the YouTubers that are watching can garner anything from that little story that I just told you, just what I'm trying to say is keep on keep on making videos, Christy, putting those videos, you're pumping them out there, girl. You're pumping out some good stuff too. And Condrala, and just, you know, if you want your channel to grow, then just, you never know when it's going to happen, but it will happen. So says Daddy Cook, so said he. And it just happened for me. And I have all of these new subscribers who have been coming back over and over and over again, looking for my recipes and offering me words of encouragement. And it has just been like, wow, you know, I feel pressure now to put out. So I've been like pumping out videos myself. So yeah, and then those of you who, you know, called me up and said, you know, I want to do my version of the Amish patty and stuff like that. I saw you guys' videos and they were awesome. And I saw that they made the front page when you did a search and stuff. So I hope that you guys are going to ride the wave on that as well. Billy's family, hey girl, all the way from Hawaii. I love your channel. Kelly, hi Kelly, how are you? So somebody say something to me, please. Hello? Okay, so anyway, I was gonna tell you too about a giveaway. I made your Great Northern beans. Yes, I saw that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I rock, you rock. Yes, Keith, yes, yes, yes. Glen Ray's Clean Plate, hi. Thank you, Condrela, thanks so much. Vicky, what are you saying? Your ham and cheese sliders look great, thank you. Make them, girl. Hey, Diane, oh, Diane always tells me how to improve on my recipes and make them healthier. Any rice paper recipes, Catherine, I will look for some, definitely. I will definitely look for, I don't know if these messages are gonna stay at the end of this video. Does anybody know? Please do, Vicky. I know, right? I know. I've been walking around like for the last hour or so like, is anybody even gonna show up? And then you guys were right there. I love you so much. Yes, they were great suggestions for substitutions, Diane, and I do appreciate it. And I you know, plan to mention a lot of your suggestions and for substitutions and use some of them, but I am cooking for everybody. So, you know, I like to try to do a balance. I got a healthy recipe coming out tomorrow for a salmon and quinoa salmon patty. So quinoa and salmon, you know, mixed together to make a salmon patty. So yeah, so that one is a really good one, and it's cooked with healthy oil and things like that. So hopefully there'll be a whole crowd that's looking for something like that. On our end, the chat does not remain, only the video remains. Okay, all right. You know, Vicky, I don't eat a lot of sugar. And you know, people get on me when I put like a tablespoon of sugar and stuff. You know, some people get on my channel and say, you don't need to have that sugar. But I don't eat candy. I don't really even eat desserts. I look at them and I think, oh, they look so good, but I can't really handle sweets. So no, I don't do desserts very much. But I do have a collab coming up with a girl, with Ellen's Homemade Delights. And Ellen is a baker, and she's gonna do a savory dish, and I am going to try to bake something. And I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm gonna give it a good go. Oh, I missed that Keisha. Keisha, I missed it. It faded out. Hey, Keisha, new subscriber. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know where Ellen is. She might be busy. I know a lot of people, you know, it's the weekend. They're working in their garden. Some people told me, I hope I'm going to be able to remember to be there. Big Lou's Barbecue, I think that was. It faded. It fades so quickly, and I got old lady eyes. Big race is rained out. So I'm like, yay, thank you, Big Lou. Thank you. Hey, Keisha. Christy saying hey to you, Big Lou. So anyway, I wanted to also tell you about this giveaway that I'm gonna do. I have this company that has offered me, has asked me to review their products or one of their products, and the product is like this taco stand, and you can cook your tacos standing straight up in the oven, And you can also eat them so they're not laying on the plate and all the stuff is falling out. And they've offered to give me products as giveaways for my viewers. And so look out. That's going to be coming up next week sometime. I'll be making that video, the review video for I think it's called the Fiesta Taco Stand. And I am going to be sending out some of those taco stands where you can bake your tacos standing straight up, and you can also serve them standing straight up. So you can load them up and you can leave them standing straight up. And what I like about them as a YouTuber is imagine the thumbnail pics you'll be able to get with those tacos standing straight up, right? I was fading out because I'm talking. And so anyway, so watch that review, comment on the taco stand review, and you will be eligible to get some free taco stands. I love chicken egg foo young, especially the sauce. You know what, Keisha? I just thought about making egg foo young. Lyle over at No Hippie Barbecue, my good friend and mentor as well, he and I are going to do a challenge together really, really soon. Not a challenge, but a collaboration together really, really soon. And our collaboration is going to be an Asian recipe. And one of the first things that I thought that I was going to make was egg foo young. And then I decided at the last minute not to do egg foo young. Oh, I missed that. But so yeah, I will do egg foo young because that was a recipe that really interested me. But then I saw something else that interested me too, and I'm not giving up my secret to Lyle. So, but that's coming up like really soon. I think maybe within the week. I sent him a text today and I asked him, you know, when are we gonna get our collab out there? Because I think he said he was doing his video this weekend. So we'll see. But I do definitely want to do some egg foo young really, really soon. They won't be standing up long at my place. But don't you think it's nice that you have a product where everything can just stand up and all the stuff won't dump out on the plate? And again, we are glad to see you. Thank you, JK fam. How are you? I got to get over there and see you guys today. Some days it takes me, you know, a couple of days to I got a fly in my house. Somebody had the garage door standing open, and I don't know what it is about flies, but they like to just like stay around my head. But yeah, sometimes it takes me a couple days to get back to everybody, but I do try to get back to everybody that watches my videos. So yeah, and if you're a supporter and you're a YouTuber, I'm always there to support as well. Anybody have any questions, or anybody want to share any good news that's going on with their channel or in your life? Anybody? Or something good that you ate recently? Fried rice and mushroom soup too. Oh yeah, you know what? I have a mushroom recipe that I love. It's so quick, it's so easy, it's so light, crispy and delicious. I use shiitake mushrooms and mung bean sprouts, and I just do a quick stir fry with a little bit of onion in there and season it up with a little bit of Chinese kind of seasonings, and it's a wonderful lunch or light meal. Really good. I'll do that one soon. I do have some bean sprouts I need to use up. Do I have a schedule? You know what? I don't have a schedule, and I know that that is what you should do, but I don't want to promise something that I can't follow through on. And I do have, at this point in my life, I have some other things going on, and I don't want to say, oh, I'm going to put videos up, you know, every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or, you know, because sometimes I just can't. And making a video is a process. You know, you're shooting scenes and you're plating it up and you're taking pictures, and some days it's just not happening. I try to get as many videos shot ahead of time as I can. So when you see a video, a lot of times I, you know, cook that like a week or two ago. So because then I put it away, and then I'll edit it later, and, you know, even do my intro on another day. Ever tried a Brussels sprout fritter? I haven't. I like fritters though, and I'm planning to do another fritter video really soon. What do you think about the idea of a chicken fritter? I saw this chicken and cheese fritter. Tell me what you think about that. How does that sound? Oh, thank you, Steffi. She said I'm beautiful. I don't feel beautiful, but thank you very much. I'm like dressed down really badly today too. That's why I got the camera all up high. I need my glasses on, but I can't find them. I'm notorious. I'm worse than a kid. I'm thinking of trying the fritters, but substituting with zucchini. I do have a zucchini fritter recipe on my site. So look at that. Check that out. All the way from Canada. Thank you, Steffi. What did Conjula say, Keith? I missed it. Yes, chicken and cheese. I thought that sounded really good. So I was going to play around with a chicken and cheese fritter really soon. I like write things down and say, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Keith, it has to have cream cheese though. What does have to have cream cheese? Collab. Yes, Keith. Yes, a collab from all of us. It doesn't have to have cream cheese though. That would be great if we could, you know, get together on a big collab like that. You're not a fan of cream cheese either? Yeah, a lot of people have said that. I'm not a fan of ricotta. I can't do ricotta. Anytime I do things like lasagna or recipes that call for ricotta, I use cottage. I'm not into ricotta. It's too thick and chalky or something for me. So, yeah. So, would you please make more seafood videos? Eldine, haven't you asked me that before in the comments? And I have been meaning, I want to do more seafood videos, and I've done a couple of shrimp videos, and I did a salmon video, but I have been wanting to go to my fishmonger. There's a fish market not far from where I live, and I've been wanting to go there and get something like really special, like something that, you know, isn't done often. Everybody's done shrimp and salmon and, you know, things like that. I've done some squid before, but I wanted to do something really different. But I think all the time about seafood recipes. Nah, I'm not into ricotta. Crickets. Crickets. No, you're talking about the sound? I love squid too. The sound is, I've got birds' nests all around my house. It's kind of crazy. They're like, and I can't get rid of them. And some people are like, why would you want to? But the birds I have like 2 nests on the front porch and nests all around the bushes on the deck. And the deck is right behind the blinds. I have the blinds closed because the light that comes in would mess up my lighting. Yeah, I'm not a pet person. Too much responsibility for me. It's not that I don't like animals, but yeah, I got a hard time just taking care of what I've got to take care of. So yeah. Yeah, that's what you're hearing. You're hearing birds. Tons of them. Tons of them. Yes, Steffi, Amish friendship bread. I've seen recipes for that. Amish friend. What is it about the Amish recipes? You know, they're so popular, but so good, really good. I did an Amish beef and noodles recipe that did really well, and it was so tasty. I don't know. It's like, is there something? I don't know what it is about those Amish recipes, but they do taste really good. Yep, yep. Has anybody ever seen Lyle's? Recently he did an Amish chicken at No Hippie Barbecue. That looked fantastic. Stand up? Cray? Are you cray? I'm not going to stand up. No. I stand up in a lot of my videos though. Stand up. Also wanted to ask you what your background is. Oh, I missed that. I didn't read all of that. Is that going to roll through again? Hey, Kathy, I'm so happy that you made it. I'm honored. My gosh. Amish recipes are very down home. Good home cooking. And yeah, and that's why I like them so much, because I like home cooking. I like down home, good cooking. Yep. Hey, agreed, Keith. I tried it once before. Okay, I'm lost. Now, somebody was just asking me a question and I lost my train of thought, and it went on about my background. What was it about my background? No? You gone? You can scroll. Oh, I can scroll on this. See, thank you. I need your help. How do I do that? Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I got it. All right. Also wanted to ask you what your background is. You are so poised. Have you modeled? And how do you keep your gorgeous shape cooking these delicious recipes? Oh my goodness. No, I have not modeled. My background is in education. I was an elementary school teacher. And then when my kids finished elementary school, I got out of there. But my kids always went to school wherever I worked. So they went all the way through elementary school with me. And then I went to the community college system. And so, yeah, my background is in education. Yeah. And I want to keep reminding everybody that I'm going to do the giveaway on the Taco Fiesta stand. So watch that review when it comes out. So, and they're going to give me, you know, a few of them to give away. So you'll be getting a brand new, boxed up, never used. Yeah. I think I'm also going to have some meat thermometers to give away too from a company that's asked me to sponsor their product. So I got some goodies coming. Yep. You know, another thing that I wanted to talk about is I wanted to talk about the awesome support that you get from the YouTube community. You know, with just subscribers, viewers, and other YouTubers. It is so amazing. You know, I think it's so wonderful that I was able to, you know, go online, make a video and say, hey, I'm going to be live and I want to thank everybody. And I want to keep saying that too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank everybody for, you know, your support and your mentorship from the other YouTubers. Keith Batag for shouting me out times that he did, and for, you know, sending me gifts through the mail, and you know, the collaborations that I've done. Me and Christy got to get together and figure out a collab too, because Christy is she's crushing it. She's crushing it, man. So I would love to collab with Christy. Ellen is coming up. I'm actually going to Daddy Cook's house and filming with him in his awesome, amazing kitchen. So, yep. Keith says friendship bread is a pain, and in the end, it really isn't that good. Just my opinion. Well, you know what? I'm kind of glad you said that, because my friendship bread might not turn out that good, because I'm not so good with baking and stuff. And I said, you know, I'm going to do that collab with Ellen, and I'm going to work really, really hard. I'm going to be sweating on that one. So I did some carrot cakes one time. I mean, carrot cupcakes, and that video didn't do so good. I wonder why. Okay, I'm not doing a good job at this, am I, guys? So I was talking about, I think they wanted to know what your trade is. I taught 22 years in Chicago Public School, taught special. Yeah, so I did address that I taught in the public school, I taught charter school, and I taught in the community college. I have some awesome cabbage recipe. Well, please do share, Nate. Hey, Nate, you have been really lovely in your support as well. I have loved all of your comments. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. You know, it's like so amazing. Hey, Kathy O'Gorman, I recognize you. Yes, how are you in Alabama? Yep. We are family here. That is so for sure. I mean, it's like everybody helps each other. You know, like I said, I'm going to Daddy Cook's house. I'm supposed to be going to Keith's house. Me and Lyle, we're always on the phone or texting each other back and forth, you know, and he's always giving me advice. And I can remember even when I was not a YouTuber myself, I would make recipes, and I can remember making one of Lyle's recipes, and I wasn't doing a video or anything, but I kept asking him questions about the process of the recipe, and he was Johnny on the spot. Every time I sent him a message, he would message me right back and say, do this and do that and do this. And then when I got ready to start a YouTube channel, he, among so many other people, were just like so daggone supportive and helpful. And yeah, I'm so lucky to have you guys. Anti-establishment. That's exactly what I was wondering. You cook such good food. I would weigh 500 pounds by now. But you know what? First of all, a lot of people think that because people say, oh my, some people, you know, you're going to get negative, and the more subscribers you get, the more, you know, I get more positive comments definitely than I do negative comments. But the more subscribers you get, you know, your percentage of negative comments are going to go up. Now, I mean, not in proportion to the good comments, but meaning you're going to get more, because you're going to get more good comments too. But those negative comments are like, how can you be eating that way? Some people have said, you're going to kill your family, and oh, you're going to kill all these other people. And, you know, one guy told me that the Amish onion patty recipe was lethal, that the amount of white flour and baking powder and stuff like that was lethal. And I thought, well, you know, and you know, there are people out there who are gluten intolerant and things like that. Well, you know, there are recipes out there that a lot of people are allergic to, and what you need to do is just kind of like steer clear of them, or like Diane is always suggesting, you know, substitute. If you know that you can't eat something, then, you know, somebody told me, unsubscribed to my channel yesterday and said that I went on this rant about me cooking pig and it was poison and I was trying to poison people and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, okay. So, you know, it just takes all types, you know, and I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry that, you know, I've been meaning to put a link to the Healthy Cooking channel in there, because his channel is awesome, and all he does is like keto friendly, low fat, wonderful recipes. A lot of them I want to emulate. But my recipe is not that, my channel is not that focused. On my channel I try to cook everything. So yes, but I want to give a shout out to the Healthy Cooking channel. And when I say that I'm making some pork or something that contains white flour, because we can eat white flour here in my house, when I say that, you know, you go and find that Healthy Cooking channel, because I'm sure that he is going to have what you need over there. And his channel is awesome, and his editing is so much better than mine too. So I am definitely going to put a link to the Healthy Cooking channel. And so if you're not into, because I do make some healthy things now, I do, and if that particular video that I made is not for you, please go check him out. He is awesome. He really is. But somebody was saying about, you know, how do I keep my weight down? Well, you know, a lot of times, like I said, those videos that I make are a week or 2 weeks old, and you know, we don't eat like that every day. And I am not a big eater, and my husband is not a big eater at all either. So you would probably laugh at the portion size that I eat. It takes me all day to eat one meal, and it's not a big meal. So, you know, I usually kind of eat off of a saucer, but I like more vegetables than anything else. So my plate is usually made up mostly of vegetables, and I only eat fresh vegetables. You know, every now and then, if I'm going to say I'm going to do a quick recipe for a video, I might throw in some cans. But when I go to the grocery store, I'm first and foremost in that produce, the fresh produce section. So yeah, and I do walk every day. I walk every single day. It's been hot as a dickens though. So it's been, you know, I'm having to make sure that I set my day up such that I catch the right time of day to get out there and walk. And I know that I do better when I do it first thing than doing it in the evening, because sometimes if I've been filming and things like that, or responding to you know, comments on my channel, things like that, I get all into it, and then the next thing you know, I'm like, oh my God. And then I try to get out there maybe 5 or 5:30, and I'm like sweating like crazy. So I need to get me some better gear for walking too. Kathy's so nice. What about a touch of cumin, Mr. Billy Twice? Or was that something that was directed? I'm so glad somebody told me that I could scroll. I'm learning. I love to learn. Okay, Keith. My French onion bruschetta recipe was awesome. I'm planning to do more veggie recipes, so your ideas are inspiring. Thank you, Kathy, but your recipes are awesome too. Yeah, I like your spin on things. So, and you got nice comfort home food with, and you got a lot of good ideas. So don't stray too far. Don't stray too far because I want to get where you are one day. Diane, I'm so glad to hear that you're doing better. Great. Anybody have any other suggestions for my channel or, constructive criticism? Lee Blaylock. Hey, Lee. I'm looking forward to meeting you at Keith's Labor Day party. Thank you, Lee. Thanks. I see you around all the time on social media. Yep. Moderation. That's what I do. That's what I do. You never see. Oh, my kids love to go out to eat with me because they always try to encourage me to order stuff that they want because they know I'm not going to eat it all. I ask for a to-go box as soon as I get there. And then if I eat like some chips or something at the Mexican restaurant, or, I love to go to Korean. Korean is my favorite all-time food, and they give you all those little small plates before your main thing comes, and I'm like snacking on bean sprouts and all kinds of other stuff, kimchi. By the time my food comes, I have to take it home, and then I, snack on it for probably 2 days. So, yes, just blow those kind of comments off. Yeah, I do. Sometimes it's hard though, Kathy. Sometimes. So glad that I caught. Yay, Tango! I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so happy you made it. We're real people that eat real. Yep. Have you guys seen that ad campaign? It says something like, real women eat. Well, yeah, I eat. Yeah. And I eat real food, and I eat a variety of food. I'm not opposed to eating, almond flour and eating healthy food, but sometimes I want to eat some grease too. I like, one time I had gained a considerable amount of weight after I had my second child, and I lost all of that weight eating low carb. So I can attest to a low carb, high fat diet. Yep. Because that's the way that I lost my baby weight, which I carried for a long time. I was like 240 pounds. Yep. Thank you, anti-establishment. She says, don't ever change. My channel is so new. The nasty people haven't found me yet. Yeah, it takes a while for them to find you. Yeah. In the beginning, everybody's really sweet. And in the beginning, your channel is usually mostly comprised of a lot of YouTubers and who are always supportive. So, you're not going to find many people who are subscribed to you that are YouTubers that are going to be critical. I had somebody tell me, I'm unsubscribing to you because your audio is ridiculous. And I'm learning. I haven't been in this game very long. I started less than a year and a half ago. And when I first started, I got discouraged and I stopped. And I was talking with No Hippie Barbecue all the time. And he got me back going. And then I just kind of like trotted along slow and steady. But so I'm still learning, and I really want to get better at editing because my editing is nil really. I mostly do just trimming. Yes, Christy's got an awesome channel. Kendall, you cook meals like I was raised on, and I'm currently 62 and going strong. Cook from your roots. It's all good. You know what? And I think everybody should do what they know. So thank you very much, because I do what I know. And my mom was an awesome cook, and so a lot of my cooking inspiration comes from, the good food that my mom used to make. And I have friends that I grew up with that used to eat at our house, and think, oh, my mom used to, they used to say, your mom makes such good food. So she was an awesome cook, and she could get in there and whip something up in a minute. Twice baked potatoes, I love them. Cheese, bacon, greens, onion, butter, sour cream. That's right. I'm getting ready to, for dinner tonight, I'm going to make those quinoa salmon cakes, and I am going to make some bok choy with some bacon grease. I have two children of my own, and I have a stepchild. My kids are almost grown. My stepson is grown. He's finished. He's got his master's degree. He's an actor, actually. How old is he now? So he's about 26. My stepson, that's my oldest, is my stepson, 26. We call him Rock. And then I have two natural children of my own, Christian and Kyle. So I've got Rock, Christian, and Kyle. Rock is off traveling around doing acting stuff and doing commercials, and he is a he does something with an acting troupe somewhere in all kinds of different places. He's always kind of like bouncing around, so I can't keep up with him except on social media. And then when he gets home a couple times a year. So, and since he's, you know, graduated from undergraduate and then graduated from graduate, I see him at all the school stuff, but I don't see him like that anymore. And he's so daggone busy. And that's coming up with my kids now. My oldest son is a sophomore. Wolf just finished up sophomore year in college, and my youngest son just finished high school, and he's getting ready to be a freshman in college. So, yeah, so I got two, and I started late, so, you know, I'm old lady with not too old kids. You know, I know a lot of people younger than me have children my age. Hey, Linda, thank you for visiting. Hi, this is my first visit with you. So, do you happen to have recipes for those who are seriously affected by any salt? Because I can't use fake salt either. Whoa, you know what? I'd have to look into that. Does fake salt affect you the same way regular salt does? I don't really know. I'm so sorry, Linda, but I will definitely look into it. Sorry about the typo. No problem. But no, you know, maybe just using a lot of herbs and other spices if you can't use any salt, because I know a lot of people that cook like that. So, you know, I would suggest maybe just trying to use a lot of herbs. Hey, Nova Scotia Living, I know where you're from. I've been following you. You got an awesome channel, and I loved your recent haul, and I watched your kids the other day. So yeah. Thank you, Nova Scotia. I feel like a girlfriend over to visit while watching you. I appreciate that very, very much. I love when I get to come to your house and watch your hauls and watch your recipes and watch you feeding your kids. And you're just such an awesome mom. Raymac! Hey, Raymac! I am so happy that you're here. Whoa! How cool is that? Raymac's Kitchen and Grill is here hanging out. Speaking of grease, once in a while I will fry up in coconut oil some sweet potatoes. Oh, sweet potatoes and coconut oil are awesome, aren't they? Yes, I haven't had them in plantain, but I've not cooked plantain on my own, but I've had plenty of it. I have a lot of friends who make plantain. I cannot do the nightshades, red or white potatoes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have heard that they can affect arthritis. Oh, your chat seems to have frozen on me, but I'm watching on a phone. Perhaps I can look at it later. We'll try. You know, I was afraid that I was going to mess this up. Bye, Kathy. See you later. I will be the old lady with young kids, too. Almost 30 and married, but no desire to... Yeah, I was in my mid-30s when I had my first one, and I'm so glad that I didn't have them when I was younger, because I think that I was better. It was better for me to have my children, you know, when I was not too young, because I certainly would have made a lot more mistakes. Not that I'm a perfect mom. I don't know any perfect moms. So, is everybody fading on me? Want a recipe for Welsh cakes? Delicious with a glass of cold milk. You could make them on one of your those cast iron. Oh yes, I would love to have that, Mr. Billy Twice. Please do get that to me if you can. 2 kids. You've never had Korean, Keith? Oh no, Kathy, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, you gotta find, where you're in Alabama, right? Is that correct? So I know there's gotta be a Korean. Are you in Alabama, Kathy O'Gorman? But oh, I love Korean. That's my favorite food to eat. Just made some twine. Kindle, you cook meals. I do make some healthy stuff. So anybody have any suggestions for me about how I can finish? I mean, how I can do better if I do this again? I was planning on, talking about, my channel growth and things like that, and talking about my giveaway that's coming up when I get, they're sending me the stuff out on Monday for the giveaways and for the review. But then I thought, it's live. I'm not even going to have anybody probably there the very first time I do a live video. So, I thought, well, I'm just going to wing it. And hopefully there's going to be somebody on here that can help me with things like, you can scroll. And I was even asking my son, am I supposed to turn the lens to me, or am I supposed to have because I'm on the phone with this on the tripod, and I was like, am I supposed to have, which way am I supposed to have this facing? And can I look at my laptop and see this whole thing going on while I'm on here? I had all kinds of crazy questions, and I was like, I don't even know if it's going to happen, because I'm probably they're not even going to be able to see or hear me. And then I had it in portrait mode, and it kept saying, rotate, and I was like, what's going on? And then I realized that I needed to go into my settings and do a rotate, and I did that like 5 minutes before we started, so I didn't even get to like test it out or anything. So I'm feeling like I'm doing okay. Is anybody still here? Let me know if you're still out there. Okay. Well, I appreciate everybody that showed up, and hey, I'm so happy and so grateful for everybody that showed up, and I'm so happy and so grateful for all of my new subscribers and all of my supporters and old friends, and it's just awesome. Just awesome. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Cook something good. Go feed your family. I love you. Bye-bye.